Welcome to We Chat Football, the channel where we chat football, and we'll be talking about a few things today. Remember, guys, share, comment on the video if you're here to do so. We're on the road to 100 subscribers. We've been trying to get there since the start of the season. It's a hard grind for a new content creator out here, so you know how it goes. Like the video, share, comment. Some of the topics that we'll be talking about today is that Liverpool targets Jamie Gitton from Borussia Dortmund, 200K a week. Years to leave, and Salah and Virgil to stay, and Liam Dillak is on Liverpool's radar. So that's some of the topics that we'll be talking about today on the show. So first off, this is where I'm going to start. I'm going to start with the outgoings, which is Luis Diaz. It's reported that some clubs in Saudi is really interested in signing Luis Diaz from Liverpool. Now, I know Luis Diaz have his heart in Barcelona, and he's not signing a new contract with Liverpool at the moment. I guess his valuation and their valuation is not meeting eye to eye. Surprise, Liverpool all over again. So they might be looking to move him on this summer. Me personally, I'm kind of split on Luis Diaz. 1 minute, I'm like, he's not good enough. 1 minute, I'm thinking, can we find better? But what I think they might be doing, they might, due to his age, they might be looking to move him on from out the club, get somebody younger with a high ceiling that's at similar level, and see if they can push on from there. However, what we're going to lose from Luis Diaz's experience is the know-how. I know last season he didn't set the world alight. I know this season he's trying to come into his own. He played two different positions this season. He was relied on a lot. Don't know if Arne Slot really trust him. Don't know if Arne Slot see him as a pivotal part of a team going forward. But there's no smoke without fire. Again, if he's not looking to sign, I think the club is going to move him on. And that brings us to somebody else that the club has been looking at, somebody else that they believe that could replace Luis Diaz as a winger. And that is the likes of Jamie Gittins, the young Englishman that plays at Borussia Dortmund. No, Liverpool are looking into bringing him. They've had talks with his people. If you're supposed to believe reports, that they have had talks with him and they're looking to bring him in. Now, would I be all mad if we bring in Jamie Gittins? In a nutshell, no. To be fair, in a nutshell, I will not be upset about that. I don't think that would be such of a bad business. I do think that, yes, it's somebody younger, it's English, meet the English quota, room to grow, and just pray that he's not another Jadon Sancho. That's just pretty much it. He can come in, work with Cody Gakpo, challenge for that position, push Liverpool forward, and we win more stuff. That's all I'm here for. I don't care who plays as long as we're pushing to win. Now, I haven't seen much of Jamie Gittins. I've seen him play a few times because I don't watch much of the Bundesliga, nor do I watch much of Borussia Dortmund's game, to be fair. So I haven't really paid much attention to him. If he's somebody that the club highlights, if he's somebody that the scouting network highlight, and both them and Arne Slot are on the same page and they believe that he's the right fit, then go for it. If they believe that he's the right fit, who am I to say he's not the right fit? Don't really care, as long as this person fits the manager's style of play and what he wants to do, because then it makes life a lot easier for both the player and the manager and the club moving forward. Now, on some good news, there is Mohamed Salah and Virgil van Dijk have signed, well, close to signing a new deal. I haven't spoken much about them since the ending of the January transfer window because it's like nothing was happening. Waste of time, keep talking about the same thing over and over and over again. We already know they want to stay. We already know that they're pushing to stay, but it's on to the club to figure out if they want to keep them, yes or no. Well, rumor came out that they're about to sign a 2-year extension on about the same salary. They're not getting any more and they're not getting any less. The fact that the club came out and said that they're not getting any less simply means that the rumors were true earlier in the season when they said that the club offered them less than what they're making right now and it doesn't meet their valuation. Surprise. Well, I am happy that they're staying. Now we can start looking for Virgil van Dijk's replacement. We have 2 years to get someone in, learn off one of the best centre-backs in the league to be your replacement. 2 years, I think both of them on a 2-year contract is really good. A lot of people is like 2 years with an extension for one, but I'm like, man, 35 36, we should have the next Virgil van Dijk or close to at the club, because we would have enough time to go out and find somebody that can replace Virgil. And for Salah as well. So 2 more years in the league, that would put, I think Salah will be aiming to break a bunch of records during that time. So he'll be on a mad one next season again. And if our front line starts to look better, we get a proper number 10, we address the defensive areas, left back, right back now, because I think Trent is leaving. It's not official as yet, but I think he's leaving. So left back, right back, and another centre back to go with Virgil and Konate. Then we can start looking that we might challenge again next season. And I honestly do believe that if we get a few more signings to go with the signings that we have right now, we will be able to challenge next season. And talking about a few more signings and challenging, Liverpool have been linked with Liam Delap as a target. I am all in. It's rumored that he have a release clause of about 40 million euros this summer. Go in, get him. It's 40 million. Like, if you get 40 million for Darwin, use that 40 million for Delap. It's a massive upgrade. I know Darwin has his fans. I'm done with the whole Darwin Nunes thing. Thank you. Goodbye. Let's move on. And that's how I'm the whole thing right now. Now, all we need is to just get that out, get Delap in, then go out and get another striker on top of that, like Usherman or something like that. No, that's 100% dependent. And if Liverpool can meet Usherman wages, I don't know what his wages that he would be asking for, but I know what wages Liverpool will want to pay. Hence, I think that we could have a strike partnership next season of Delap and Jonathan David. Now, David ain't a cup of tea for everybody else, but he's free. And if Jonathan David fit what the manager is doing and Liam Delap fit also what the manager is doing or what the manager wants to do, then we get both. Now, again, just as I said before on the Gittins signing, if this is what the manager wants, if the manager believes that these are the profile that he's looking at, go out, get them. I'm all in. Okay, because I am not scout. I don't know the football Arne Slot really wants to play. All I know that this season he tried to merge his style with Jurgen Klopp's style to get the best out of these players. There's going to be a lot of players leaving Liverpool this season. A lot of players, and maybe about 6 coming in, which is going to change drastically how we play going forward. Little rumor came out that we are also interested in Florian Wirtz. Not going to too much about that as yet, because I have to see more developing that story before I start talking about. I'm not going to get overly excited at something. And again, we're talking about FSG here. Anything can happen. Now, talking about FSG, Konate wants 200K a week on his new deal. They're not getting anywhere with that. Now, me personally think Konate should be getting 200K a week. He's a quality defender. I know the last couple of games he looks suspect. I know he has sometimes some of those suspect moments that a lot of our fan base like to point out. However, all our fan base fail to remember that he's have to be covering for Trent. We don't have a defensive midfielder to screen the back line. All of these are important stuff when you're talking about defending. Now, if Konate, if we can go out and get a proper defensive midfielder, like a hard tackling ball that screens the back line and the back line doesn't get exposed that much, a competent right back, a competent left back. I mean, Bradley's there, but his injuries. Left back, I'm not even talking about that. But then we need a back. But I do believe that once everything is in place, Konate can raise his level to very much as close as to Virgil van Dijk. And we have seen over the years where the partnership with Konate and Van Dijk was like one of the best. Some parts of this season, early in this season, we were one of the best defensive partnership in the league. Now, yes, in the last couple of months, it kind of fell off, but that's a lot of factors going around it. It's not just Konate that has fallen off. Like, the whole squad has not their self. But I do believe that like going from 80 So it might be a jump for FSG, but if you can find somewhere in the 180, I don't know if Konate will accept that, but that would be a good deal for Konate. 180, keep him at the club. He's a senior figure. He's about to be a Premier League winner. He can help move it forward as well with whoever else we're bringing in as a backup as well, because I think Joe Gomez is going to be leaving this summer. Kwanzaa, I don't slot rates Kwanzaa. Jurgen rated Kwanzaa. I don't know how much slot rates Kwanzaa. Could we see Kwanzaa move on? Could we see Kwanzaa stay? Not sure. But again, this is the Wednesday show. This is X News. We're just talking about whatever breaks, whatever looks close to be done, and whatever is causing a stir throughout Liverpool fan base. That's what we're reporting on. That's what the show is about. However, I just saw something that I couldn't ignore, and that is Ivan Juric has been sacked by Southampton. So Southampton hired a coach. They were bottom of the league. Everybody know they were the first ball was kicked this season. They sacked their manager earlier, brought in this manager who I must like. If you look at records, because I looked at his record was so bad. Why would you bring him into a team that is so bad? They should have just kept their previous manager. They go down, try to rebuild, and try to come back again. But what did they do? They sack him, get somebody else, sack him. Nothing is gonna change. Like absolutely nothing is gonna waste of time. I just hope the three teams that come up with of trying to stay up and not just come up, roll over, get their belly tickled, back down to the league, to the championship again. Remember, guys, like, share, subscribe. We'll be live on Friday for the Friday Vibe show. That's every Friday, 5 p.m. Pacific time. That's 7 p.m. Jamaican time, 8 p.m. Eastern time, and 12 1 o'clock GMT time. So if you want to stay up late, catch a vibe with us while we talk about football and shit, then sure, come on, hang out with us. Yeah, and we do have some good conversation on those shows as well. So that's on every Friday. Remember, like, share, subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 100. Not a lot, just 100, but that would mean the world to me. 92 subscribers, 8 subscribers away, trying to get to 100 before the season ends. That's a goal. Let's get there. Peace, and I catch you on the other one.